also a manifestation degree. The airplane can be looked at, where it's diving, as though it's diving and falling to the earth. On the one hand, you could see it as disaster, an airplane is taking a nosedive. On another hand, you could see it as my dreams and my desires come in at me, they come in fast. They break through from spiritual reality into the physical, and boom, there it is. It comes to me very quickly. So this degree is telling us there's no in between. You either win or you go home. You win or you fail. Hello, welcome back to another episode of taking a look at universal symbolisms, the truths, the psychological profiling, and the gemstones of the Sabian degrees of the zodiac. There are 360 of them. This is one of the playbooks of the universe at this physical realm that we are in. So if you're interested in truths but you don't know anything about astrology, stick around, you might find this interesting. If you're into astrology, this is not just for the sun, which is where Sag and Gemini are today. It can be used for any of your personal planets, your midpoints, your house cusps, anything important in your chart. This can give you a deeper understanding of what is going on there. So without further ado, I thank you all for being here. We begin with Sagittarius 10, the symbols, a theatrical representation of a golden-haired goddess of opportunity, a star turning many different colors, a man being followed by a spaceship. In a woman's blonde hair flowing in the wind, a man sees all sorts of pictures. God worshipped in the form of a smooth, featureless stone. The stone is yellow sapphire, and it will be in the description. It helps you manifest your will, create prosperity. It strengthens your will. It helps you overcome fear. It helps with marital harmony and harmonious relationships in general. It aids in giving you more wisdom, knowledge, helps clear obstacles. It gives you mental balance, improves decision-making abilities. It improves blood circulation, overall good health. It helps with fertility, healthy skin, rheumatism, digestive system, and your endocrine glands. It says, my desires are good, and I create them now. Life being a theater production, so since you're on stage, you may literally be on stage. You may have blonde hair or be drawn to people with blonde hair if this degree is strong for you. All of us are feeling it today, though, with it being on the sun. There's a feeling of being followed, and that we can go anywhere that we like to go. There's an ability here to take a look at something, and then if you take a look at it in a slightly different light, slightly different angle, you'll see something different. And each time you look at it, you keep seeing something different. The stone that is smooth and featureless, yet we see God in it. Well, some say God is in everything. I do. And that by adjusting our perspective, adjusting the angle of how we look at something, we keep seeing new things. And the more we ask to see new things that are beneficial to us, the more of it we see. An adventurer who sees something intently in one thing, by looking at one thing, you keep seeing something new, continuing to open yourself up to new ways of communicating. That is through nature, and that is through other people, your personal environment, your dreams, whatever it may be, whatever you choose to put your intent on, you have the ability to keep seeing new things, keep seeing more and more. On another level, it is society's effort to dramatize stepping stones in society. And it kind of causes the idea that, can a kid be a kid? Why must they already be trying to put on makeup when they're barely 12 years old? Things of that nature. Kind of forcing through what's on stage, what's on social media, what's socially acceptable, and causing people to push ahead when it might be only to feed the ego, it might be only to serve a societal advancement. It's not really advancing us, but it kind of gives you that feeling that you are, but therefore it's empty. Therefore it's an empty thing. So the drive for advancement, climbing the ladder in different ways. This can be taken in many ways. Children who wear lots of makeup because they are in beauty pageants, that kind of thing, making them appear more grown up than they actually are, therefore putting them in grown up situations that they may not be ready for. So that kind of thing, this could apply to many different situations, but that's just to give you an example. The high road is to take your time, see life as theater, and that to enjoy it, see things from all different angles, slow down when you look at something. It's like, did I just see that? Yeah, you might have, because the universe talks to us in many ways, not just through dreams, not, through clairaudience, clairvoyance. You may actually see something in the yard. I often do. Leave a comment if you do. In my garden, I meditate, and therefore I often see things in the tree. I'll see different images in the tree. Sometimes it's a face, sometimes it's an image like of a shape. It changes all the time. The goal is to give into it, see life as an adventure, see life as, it's a theater production. You are the star of the production. It's as wonderful as you like it to be. It is as prosperous as you want it to be. It's how you choose to look at it, how you choose to call it in. I would say this is a degree of manifestation. The yellow sapphire speaks to it, manifesting. Being a yellow belly is a good thing. Associated with the area of your will that's courage. So to embrace the color yellow is to embrace courage, to go for your will, and that what you want is good and it comes to you. It comes to you easily. Let's take a look at Gemini. 10 Gemini, an airplane dives toward the earth as though falling. Magic glasses which allow one to read a secret text. A young woman notices the handsome man has fangs. A pterodactyl soaring to get a better look at the stars. A group of friends performing folk songs. The stone is Eudialyte, and the spelling will be in the description. It speaks to the heart and the root chakra. It helps connect them. Therefore, it connects spirituality with your physical existence. It provides the life force energy. Therefore, it is very energizing. It helps with self-love. It helps balance by taking an inward look rather than looking outward for results. It helps with clairaudience and telepathic abilities. It boosts personal power. It helps release pessimistic views and negativity. It helps with depression and stress. Also a manifestation degree. The airplane can be looked at, where it's diving, as though it's diving and falling to the earth. On the one hand, you could see it as disaster. An airplane is taking a nosedive. On another hand, you could see it as my dreams and my desires come in at me. They come in fast. They break through from spiritual reality into the physical, and boom, there it is. It comes to me very quickly. There's no in between. You either win or you go home. You win or you fail. Mind versus matter, or mind working with matter. So this could be a daredevil. This could be someone who likes to manifest, who is a talented manifester, a magician, has an ability to see things in ways that other people don't, can read into the physical realm. So this is somebody that has a talent for seeing more than what most people notice. It's there, but they have a way of adjusting their perspective so that they see it. Magic glasses which allow one to read a secret text. So seeing the secret aspects of the physical realm by adjusting our perspective. However, some people are not ready to hear this. You may have these abilities, but you may want to choose your timing and the context before you try to share it, because some people, for reasons of either fear or they just may not want to admit to subconscious impulses that are causing certain things, they just may not be ready to hear it. So don't be alarmed. It's like, how can you not see it? It's right there in front of your face. Some people may not be ready to see it. So there could be some of that going on. So you might want to pick and choose your time if you choose to share things with people. Also, there's an ability to jump to conclusions. I mean, what you see is subjective. 2 or 3 people look at the same thing. All 3 may see something differently. One person sees Santa Claus, another sees a nasty elf that's climbed out from under a bridge. Someone else sees grandma knitting. It's one of those, like that weird picture where it has several things in it. It just depends on where's your mind. So there's the ability to maybe be projecting on something, and therefore, does that make it right? Well, maybe for you it does, but for somebody else, they're seeing something completely else. Allow people to see what they want to see. An ability to read into things, it's perception, so it may be different from what somebody else has, and you just have to be okay with that. Could be a superior ability to challenge nature. So yeah, daredevils, playing with fire, playing with gravity. So also an ability to use that in a spiritual way where you can manifest quickly. It's like, wow, I thought about it and boom, there it is. That might be a manifestation meditation. The airplane dives toward the earth as though falling. Well, see your desires in that airplane and it's coming right at you. A yin and yang going on here. It's alchemy. It's understanding how things work, disorder or order, whichever way you choose to look at it. So a powerful degree, noticing ulterior motives. The young woman notices the handsome man has fangs. Well, that can be her noticing her shadows. Why do I attract this sort of guy? It's opening your eyes to that. So you may see things that you may not necessarily want to see today, but maybe write it down and think about it and see what it might mean. You might actually see things that generally you might not otherwise by viewing with a different attitude. So that's what I have for you today. Leave me a comment if any of these symbols are speaking to you. If they say something different to you, I would love to have your opinion as well. I don't think there are enough opinions about these symbols. If you've had a dream about these, and I appreciate it if you're enjoying this, give me a like, subscribe for more, and of course, take care till next time.